Hello, Namaste, welcome back to my channel. So, Tesla coming to India or not coming to India. If you remember, I had come out with a video 1 month before when the government of India, for specially to attract Tesla investment in India, they had changed the policy of customs duty on imported electric vehicles for Tesla only. And I have made a video which you can see. The link will be down. And now suddenly the news is that Elon Musk, the CEO and owner of Tesla, was supposed to visit India to finalize investment plans. He cancelled the meeting last week. And instead, now he has gone to China. So what's happening? That's what I would discuss in this video. I would put forth my views on this aspect of what is happening, what are the reasons for this, and its long-term impact on the EV industry as well as the metals and mining industries and all the natural minerals. So please hang on till the end of the video, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not yet subscribed till now. And if you like this video, you put a like and share it with your friends. I have a Telegram channel also, and site is there, and for personalized investment consultancy, it's on a chargeable basis. So why Tesla? Even the government of India reduced import duty from 70% to 15% for electric vehicles with the condition that companies have to invest $500 million within 3 years. And also the amount of incentive, this reduced customs duty, will be applicable for maximum of 8,000 or 10,000 vehicles in a year. Means you can import only not like 20,000 vehicles, but 8,000 or 10,000 something is there. I don't know exactly the numbers, and provided you have to put up a factory and investment of $500 million within 3 years, and if you don't do that, then you will, whatever the differential duty between 70 or 100% to 15%, that much duty government of India will take money from that company who promised to invest and didn't invest. So that is the catch. So why it was with all the fanfare this announcement was done, and Elon Musk was also had announced visit to India to finalize the opening up of this company in India and investment plans and meet with the Prime Minister Modi. And suddenly last week he cancelled for whatever reason, and now he is in China. So the reasons, as per my view, are some of the few reasons which I am going to discuss. Is first and foremost is that Tesla is under now tremendous pressure because of the super competition coming from the Chinese electric vehicle companies, particularly BYD. As you know that last year BYD had become the leader, highest selling electric vehicle cars in the world when it surpassed Tesla for 1 quarter. And again in this year 2024, again Tesla regained that position of number 1 by surpassing BYD. But it's not only BYD, there are so many other Chinese companies which have mastered this electric vehicle technology and battery manufacturing technology. So they are giving super tough competition to Tesla. In China, which is the second biggest selling market for Tesla cars after USA. So this limits the scope of Tesla or Elon Musk for the investment. Now because it's under pressure, his vehicles sales is dropping, growth is not coming. So I think that can be one of the reasons of curbing its investment, or for the timing postponing its investment into the other new market, untested market. And that is where one of the reason can be. Second reason, which I think it's also more fundamental, is Tesla, as you know, the gigafactories or whatever, their battery is the main component in any electric vehicle. It means major cost of electric vehicles is the battery, and Tesla has mastered that battery technology. So generally Tesla manufactures two kinds of battery vehicles. One is this nickel, magnesium, cobalt, NMC technology. So that is majorly Tesla used to use this nickel, magnesium and cobalt. So if you look at this nickel, magnesium, cobalt, so out of this two main metals which are required is nickel and cobalt, which India doesn't have any reserves of this. India doesn't produce, no mines of this. So Indonesia is the biggest, Indonesia and Russia, they are the, you can say that Philippines also, Malaysia also, these are some of the countries which has very huge reserves of nickel. And Indonesia is the second biggest producer of nickel also. So that has to be imported. Cobalt, it comes from particularly from Africa and from Congo, Republic of Congo. So these two are the natural metals which you require for manufacturing. So that has to be imported. So once you import and then you set up, so with the input duty and all these things, the competitiveness, where is the competition? Because the main cost of this battery, it's if the resources are not available locally. So that also puts one question mark about the rationality or the investment rationale for this. The third is that second technology of battery is lithium iron phosphate. That is the new technology, which is the cheaper version of where Tesla is, because of the increased competition, is now trying to come out with more of lithium iron phosphate batteries driven vehicles. So this lithium also, if you see lithium ion, so lithium is where? Lithium is majorly in China, lithium mines and resources. And they also have the technology to extract and refine it for the usage and producing into the lithium and phosphate batteries. So these are the two things, and the share of lithium iron phosphate batteries is increasing in the worldwide electric vehicle production, battery production, as compared to the nickel cobalt batteries. So before, 2 years before, if you see, it was more than 76-80% of the electric vehicles batteries were nickel cobalt. Now if you look at it, it is less than 70%. So from 80% it has come down to 70%, and the rest is by lithium phosphate, iron phosphate technology. Because of the competitive, it is more cheaper, this technology. So the price also comes down, and that is what. So these Chinese technologies or Chinese companies have really increased competition for everyone, and particularly for Tesla. So this lithium ion is not available in India. I mean, you can talk about reserves. We have found reserves, so there are reserves, but from resources to reserves to actual production, mining, and then refining and coming out with metals, it's a huge and long process, and not all the time. I mean, majority of the time, those investment of extraction and then finding reserves and then understanding that what is the percentage of, means from 1 ton how much you can recover. It's called the recovery process, that technology also. Many a times it can be so poor reserves that hardly there is a metal in that particular from the mines you can recover. So that doesn't make sense. So who will invest if it is not that rich reserves? So that also is another part, that investment part. So in India we can talk about, but still we are very far away from having actual lithium ion. So this three, and for Tesla to start even importing, his idea was to import these batteries or these things from China, because China has already, the Tesla's biggest factory is in China after US, and then sell it in. And over a period of time, if he finds enough market in India for his cars, then gradually he may think of investment in India. But again, the question comes that what you will do with the investment if you don't have the resources, reserves of that particular raw material. And with the way the India-China relationships are as of today, it's very tense relationships, not very good. And India particularly is making it very difficult for any Chinese investment, any Chinese companies to come to India. So even they will, I think Elon Musk may have, or that team, that management must have thought about that future repercussion also, that if they don't allow, if we invest here and if we can't import that battery from Chinese plant of their own, whether it is nickel batteries or whether it is lithium ion batteries, how they can set up investment if after setting up investment in India, the Indian government doesn't allow these batteries to be imported from China or raw material. So these are the few really long-term implications kind of questions which I'm sure, I think, must have come to Elon Musk and their team's mind. And with the increasing pressure of falling sales, they want to concentrate on their already the markets of the South Asia, not South Asia, Southeast East Asia, China, USA, Latin America, and these are the markets. And for the timing, not to go ahead with the India investment plans because of this raw material problems. And I will tell you, I will just give you some few more minutes of use. Here also in Russia, I meet so many technology companies, and they all want to come to India, and many a times they go and they find, and then they tell me that we find it very strange, because whenever we talk to some Indian companies or guys that we want to sell our product, they immediately talk about it. Okay, why don't you come invest here and produce and then sell? And I can tell you, maximum people will not be interested in going to an unknown market and investing and setting up, and after that nothing happens. So this kind of a policy also, many a good technology is not coming to India. They either go to the, say, Argentina, Latin America, or Southeast Asia and all other countries, because those countries are having no problem. If you can import, you can sell. And once you taste the market and you have sold enough, and you understand that, okay, India, there is a demand for my particular this technology, my product, then only that that company will be ready to invest money, right? But just plainly saying that no, you come first, come and invest, put all your resources, and we can't guarantee you that whether there is demand or not, whether there will be market or not, and my investment can go down the drains, means I may lose all the investment. So this there has to be flexibility from Indian policy side also, Indian government side also. They should not be putting everything, saying that no, you just come and invest, and then you are welcome. Otherwise, want to sell your product in India without investment, you are not welcome. That way you are losing out. You have to be a balance. That way you are losing out on many good technology which are now coming from, say, China, from Russia, and not from Western. Actually, whatever the Western countries they want to invest in India, if you look at it, not necessarily it may be the best of the technology. So this is the reason where this, the critical EV technology of battery manufacturing, Tesla has for the time being taken step back. And who will be the biggest, happiest person or happiest company in India? Of course, Tata Motors, because they were very much fearing about the Tesla and other Chinese companies with the superior technology. Already they have all the technology, superior product coming into India and giving them a tough competition. But now they are, particularly Tata Motors, is saved from this competition. So that is just, I wanted to share my thoughts, views about why Tesla is may have decided not to come. That's it from my side. Ciao from Neeraj from Moscow. Love you all.